Hey people, my name's Carl and welcome to Game On.
Alright, so we've got the after game review for the game today played with Jank playing Marath, me playing Thrasios and Bruse, we've got Josh playing Winota, and we've got Strix playing Heliod. So, Jank was the winner of the game quite handily, so take it away, Jank. Tell us what happened, how you won, and was there a chance of us stopping it?
Yeah. Now, quick mention. I might as well do it now. There was a slight thing, but easily to correct with the win. This couldn't have tapped for green that I needed, so I can tap the Mox Opal. So we fixed that up, easy peasy. I didn't need that 1 mana anyway, so it works out. This was a game that I like. This is where I always say I love playing Winota against Marath because I'm usually the target for all the smacking because Marath, he just pings everything that Winota can play, which is great. But yeah, I mean, the win is kind of hard to interact with, especially considering it's all creature based most of the time. In all honesty, did you have another counter spell for the silence besides miscast?
No. So my hand was Miscast, Lightning Bolt, Neoform, Rest in Peace, Eldritch Evolution, and Emil. And you can believe damn well I was trying to find a way to get that damn Dockside on the field.
Yeah, exactly.
So the only play that I had was when you were casting Silence was to use a red mana, Lightning Bolt, Sir Mountain over there, and then use this to miscast, which would have drained you for 3 mana. And would that have actually stopped you if you had 3 less mana?
No, the silence was a bait. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I sort of suspected it was.
Yeah, simply because the lightning bolt can stop this combo. So if you kill this, the combo's dead. Like all I do is I net no mana. All I do is I just bounce infinite.
All right,
tokens
that's
between
bad
them.
on me because I actually could have stopped that then that whole time.
Yeah.
Except for the silence, obviously. But
yeah, but I needed to cast an Eldritch Evolution
yep.
to get this, and I didn't know if you had force or something like that as well. So it was more of a safety and a bait at the same time.
Yep.
Because I knew you had that lightning bolt, and I'm like, I need this to resolve, and that lightning bolt's gonna hurt. Because if the only thing I could have done is put a 1/1 counter on it in response, but it was too much already. So yeah,
I think
it
upon
was.
looking at that, I can see you pretty much had the win with the silence. If the silence didn't go off, then there was the potential to stop you. But with the current board state, for me to be able to use that lightning bolt, I had to be able to stop that silence. And to stop that silence, I had to use the lightning bolt. So I was pretty much damned if you do, damned if you don't, either way.
Yeah, the scary part for me was I needed to kill the Thalia to have exactly enough mana to silence an Eldritch Evolution.
Yeah.
But then that opened you up for interaction, and I'm like, I've just got to go for it because if I don't, Winota's going to kill me next turn.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I was on a turn clock. That's why I'm like, nah, I've just got to go for it. The last turn that I played the Imperial and the Marath just simply to set up for if this turn fails.
Yep.
And that was it. I didn't need to cast Marath. I could have just left the mana open or just cast Imperial Recruiter, gone and gotten something else. But I'm like, no, I have a 1 turn clock and an Eldritch. I have to kind of go for the win. I kind of was scared that Josh was going to smack me for 21 life on his turn. I was honestly scared of it because I only had 2 blockers. I kind of needed. Actually, no, I had Imperial Recruiter to sack or Marath to sack, so it was okay for Eldritch, but it was a hard choice. Being the most threatening besides Winota, I'm like, I have to do something, But it was
Yeah,
good.
I was looking at I was more looking at Winota than you, only because I hadn't seen Marath go off, but Now that
Yeah.
I've seen at least the way one of the lines works, that next time I'll be paying a lot more attention. But yeah, the lightning bolt was very specifically for Mountain Boy over there, the Magus,
Yeah.
so that I could do something. So yeah, that's why I tutored up the lightning bolt, because all I needed was to do an Eldritch Evolution on Thrasios, and I was planning to lightning bolt the Magus just before my turn to try and keep anyone with lands open that aren't basics, at least they can only use them for red. So yeah, I just planned on doing that before my turn, popping off the Eldritch to get Dockside onto the field, get myself some treasures. I think I would have got 3 from you. I would have had 4, which unfortunately I would have had to have used that 4 on Emil, and I wouldn't have had anything left to
Combo off from there.
do any bounces with Emils from there. So I was still a little bit away from being able to do it. The Thalia definitely was holding me back. It stopped me earlier from Eldritch evolutioning into the Dockside. I think turn 3 I tried that and went no. Turn 2. Yeah, turn 2 I tried. No, turn 3 because, yeah, turn 2 was casting Thrasios. So turn 3 I tried to Eldritch and that didn't work due to mana issues. Thalia. And so, yeah, look, I was probably 1 turn away from being able to do it all, but yeah, that was about it for me. I don't think I was really there with that much of a chance. I think it basically came down to Winota and Jank in my mind. I always look at Winota hard and I'm just like, that board just goes off and then it's got stacks pieces which stop everyone while it still expands and just nope. And it was good to see Marath go off because I haven't seen that. And now that I know the combo and I know the interaction points and specifically what I should interact with, I'll be able to think about that in the future. That's about me, Dunn. How about you, Josh? What do you think?
Yeah, it wasn't heaps. Marath was really good into Winota. We expected that though. I suppose the only thing I should have done is instead of playing the War Boss, I should have actually just played the Blade Historian and forced Jank to block or die.
Yeah, man, seeing that in your hand right now, that was my fear.
Yeah, it doesn't kill you. I just did the maths then. It put you chump block like Winota and one of the 2/2s, and it puts you to like so you take, I think puts you to 5, but it just forces you to block with all your evolution creatures basically. So you're sort of in a weird spot. But I mean, I didn't know how Marath works, to be honest. I've never seen it, so now I know. Yeah, so I went for a value engine War Boss rather than the Blade Historian. But yeah, I went greedy and got punished. But yeah, I guess there's not much else. Magus sort of hosed Strix a bit by taking him off as a saga, and then it was sort of downhill from there.
Yeah, I got to play 1 card.
Yeah,
Just 1.
which to be fair, at least it did stop a couple of triggers, but didn't do heaps, I guess.
Yeah, it was a bad case of when you mull down to 5, right? You got to keep an extremely greedy hand or a hand that slows everyone right down. And I kept a very safe, slow creating hand. So I'll show you what I had. Right. And then I top decked Ballista. So you can see, I mean, the hand was there, but the Thalia being after the Thalia just crushes you. And then when you Urza Saga, which the entire hand was banking on getting a Soul Ring or a Grafrigus Cage, when that goes to the grave, I mean, I had literally no mana. You get to play 1 card the game, and that's the 4th position in turn order. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some changes. I hope they fix the 4th position because it's a problem.
It's something you notice after you've played 100 games. You notice it. Yeah. When you're new to CH and you think it's fine, but it's I think maybe a few more, gemstone type things or something. I think would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's every now and then it happens. You just shuffle up, play another, right?
Yeah,
That's exactly it, man.
Yeah,
we will definitely be shuffling up and playing another. Just letting everyone know out there. It's what we do.
I liked your little I could see what you were doing, Strix, because when Josh was swinging at me with Thalia. You're like, oh, you could double block the Thalia, and that would work. And I'm like, no, I don't care about it right now. Like,
it wouldn't have worked though. Both your creatures would have died.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
other thing.
It
Or is
goes
that
by
what you
that.
were hoping for?
Yeah, because you double block the Thalia, right? It doesn't have trampling. Yeah, you'd 1 damage would be going to the Thalia, right?
Doesn't it first strike both of them?
I don't think so. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've had to look up double blocking. But
So yeah, that's true. Maybe it does kill it.
I'd have to look it up.
It has been a long time.
I knew that. I thought about it, and I was like, nah, because then if I do that, then it leaves you open to play something that might interrupt me, and I'm like, nah, I can just ping it with Marath anytime. I don't care. Like, it wasn't a problem for me. That's why I was like, in my upkeep, I'm going to do it so that if anyone interacts with it, it has to be in the upkeep, and then any mana they float, it's just going to go into my main phase, and it's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, upkeep, I'm killing Thalia, then go to my turn. Go for the win. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely did it well, man. My opening hand was mostly land with the miscast, the Emil, and the rest in peace. So I thought, oh, I've got land here. I don't really have ramp, but picked up the Eldritch and the Neo form and had everything I needed to be able to go off. But Thalia held me down early, and then you got there long before I could. So
you were right, Josh. By the way, it's yeah, when you're multiple blocking, like double blocking, the damage is dispersed at your choosing. So yeah, I misread the situation. Yeah, I just looked it up. Yeah, if he double blocked with the 2/1/1s, the Thalia would have lived.
There you go.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, that's a good thing to know because I'll admit I didn't really know that. I thought all the damage would be applied to
The one that first gets hit, and then
then the other one gets through. But no, he can split the damage. So
correct, yeah, because it's lethal. Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, I think that's it for this game. This game's after game review. So congratulations to Jank for winning, and we hope to see you all again soon.
Thanks for watching the After Game Review. We hope you found it useful, and don't forget to tune in for the next instalment from Game On.